symphonic band, percussion ensemble, a jazz ensemble, and a pep band. And they were today under the direction of Larry Shane, and a great group they were too. And I hope they weren't too cold. Don't think they would have been here today, because the temperature in London is pretty good for London on January the 1st.
Good tweet here from Courtney Wiley, says, just marched the London New Year's Day parade and it was breathtaking. So excited for you. Well done. Good job, Maisha.
It's
and
Bumblebee.
OHS cheerleaders performing today with Varsity USA, says MDP on Twitter. Lee Caston says, cheering on UCA cheerleaders Abigail, Lexi and Sarah here in Appleton, Wisconsin. Proud of them.
Look at these people walking on stilts. Uncle's after this. Come watch it, Joseph. Yeah.
They say they bring out the horses for everybody to enjoy.
This is a shot of the the Kingston entry in the London Borough competition. They are the Surbiton Royal British Legion Youth Marching Band, and they're a jolly good little band from the London Borough, or the Royal Borough of Kingston upon Thames. We have 3 royal boroughs by royal charter in London. There's
Cody
Kingston,
hasn't started yet,
and recently, just around the time of the Olympics,
this
the
royal
borough
procession
of Greenwich became a royal borough.
And we'll see it again when they come into the arena, but just looking there at the Royal Borough of Kingston upon Thames, their entry, they're band members. They have 30 members of the band, aged from 8 upwards, and it did look like there was quite a young member right at the front, so we'll get a closer look at him. I think it was him.
My son is marching in the London's New Year's Day parade. He's with McMurray University. He's a snare drummer.
You may have a point there.
No, I don't.
And we are waiting for him to appear. And according to the lineup, he will be really coming on any second.
Joe DeBrio on Twitter, hi, says, waiting for the borough of Harrow. My son is dancing with Kidology Dance Company. Holly Watson says, watching hashtag LNYDP 2016. Can't wait to see the Walker Valley High School Marching Band from my hometown, Cleveland, Tennessee. And Jane Gold says, have you seen the donkeys yet?
Here he is, Cody. There's Uncle right there. I see him. Look, that's Uncle. You see him? There he is. That's your uncle.
They can do and how big or how small they can actually be. I don't know who that band was. We'll see more of them in a little while. These are.
Did you see him, Joseph? He was on TV. Awesome.
But what is that sort of mechanical thing?
They just showed him. They're going to come back too.
Star Wars?
No, that's not Star Wars. That's,
is it a... I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, well. Never mind. But anyway, these are characters from an organisation called Heartburn Entertainment. And
there they are. Here, Joseph, look. There's Uncle.
They have been
see him on the right.
Along the parade route with some of their fabulous characters.
The tall one. The tall one playing snare drum on the right. That's my son.
Great shot there, looking up.
I'll be quiet so you can hear.
All the way to Trafalgar Square, seeing the performers in London's New Year's Day parade make their way down the last stretch right towards the performance arena in Parliament Street. These are some more of the cheerleaders who are performing at all 10 of the commentary points along the way for the crowds to make sure everybody gets to enjoy their presentation on the streets of the city of Westminster in London's 30th magical New Year's Day parade. Huge crowds there at the top of Whitehall, just by Trafalgar Square. Right. As we approach 10 minutes to 2.
I cannot believe that my son is in London. I'm so excited. Look, he's walking on that street. I mean, he's seeing all these beautiful buildings.
Says, let's go south more. I love you guys.
Oh, I love the clock. I cannot imagine what it'd be like to see this.
Janet Hale says, watching from across the pond, waiting for the magic Mackenzie Hales representing North Carolina, home of the Panthers.
Hey, I hear his band.
More of those police cars, UK.
Do you hear him?
Really used to have cars.
Joseph, I hear Uncle's snare drum.
Right now, do they? But mind you, I do like the look of that MG there. That's an
Yeah,
MGA.
I'm recording.
I never knew the police used to use them.
Yes, they are. They've already showed him like two or three times.
How fast they go.
I really.
I don't suppose on a New Year's Day parade they're allowed to go particularly fast.
Because I'm going to post the whole thing.
Well, unless they drive through the middle of a whole bunch of cheerleaders and bands, which wouldn't be such a good idea.
Well, they say that their aim is to preserve and maintain police vehicles. They're displaying 8 stunning police vehicles from London and across the UK.
And there we go, the horses continuing from all the Queen's horses. They've all been specially prepared for today with stars and other emblems painted onto them.
So my husband tells me it's after the Heartburn Entertainment, but they've already showed him a couple of times, so I'm keeping it going.
This guy, I know who he is. Seeing him close up, he's Bumblebee from Transformers.
Hi from Ukraine.
And that will be the Mad Hatter there, I guess, will it?
Yes.
My son is fixing to march with the McMurray State University Band. He's a snare drummer, and I'm just in front of my TV in Texas waiting to have this recorded forever for the family.
And a group of cheerleaders making their way down. I think they're going to be about the third group of cheerleaders to come through the finale arena here later on this afternoon. But you can see just how much pleasure and joy they give to the crowds all the way along the parade route.
Are there 9 stops along the parade? We've got 9 commentary points.
9 commentary points, and then we are the 10th here. Yep.
So they have to do it 10 times with enthusiasm.
And you know they do. They're still smiling very, very broadly by the time they get down here, and still wishing everybody a happy new year. But it's a great thing for these young people to do. They thoroughly enjoy the response they get from the huge crowds here in London on New Year's Day. And they like showing off their great talents, and they dance pretty well, as far as I can tell.
Lisa Tweedy on Twitter, it's at LNYDP, says, OMG, the donkeys are adorable. Lisa Hosking, watching from Arizona, our daughter is marching as British relatives in the crowd. We miss you, Hannah. Katie Nichols, a Lincoln Northeast Rocket Marching Band, Nebraska mascot. We've already seen them. She was just tweeting a picture, I think, of them as well.
So here we have coming into the arena in a flurry of confetti. Don't get confused, it's not coloured snow.
Doesn't the confetti look cool?
This is the Surbiton Royal British Legion Youth Marching Band representing the Royal Borough of Kingston upon Thames in the London Borough competition today.
Not my son's band. It's a London Royal Youth Band.
All the way up the parade route now, up to, where are we looking now? We're at Regent Street St James.
Hi from Brazil.
Looking at one of the bar entries coming through. I think this is the entry from Sutton that's going to be
I'm in
turning
Texas.
that corner into
My
fairly soon.
son will be marching. Oh, that's the band coming up right there, I think.
Transformer, whose
They're
name I can't remember.
maroon
Very much, Harriet.
and black,
And who's that?
called McMurray
We're looking
State.
at right
I mean
now.
McMurray University.
Well, I think it
And
probably
he's
is
a
Alice,
snare
yeah.
drummer.
Very, very
He's on the
tall,
far
Alice.
right. He's very tall. Dark hair, mustache stuff, blonde.
And honestly, these guys in grey.
I just cannot wait. There they are. That's my son's band.
No.
Here we go
Do you see
with
Uncle?
another marching band
Joseph,
from
do you
the
see
great state
Uncle?
of Texas. This time
He's got black
from
hair.
Abilene, Texas, the McMurray University Warhawk Marching Band making their very first appearance at the
Yay!
London New Year's Day Parade. They're under the direction of David Robinson and Joshua Knight.
All right, he's a snare drummer.
Alex
He's the, I
McQuaid
think
on Twitter says, "Got
he's
up
the one on the
before sun
right.
has risen to see McMurray
Far right.
from Abilene perform."
Go Cody. Yes.
So we gotta watch for somebody.
There he is. Because he's with the one.
Yeah. Damn it.
Wow. This is so cool. Go, Cody! Oh my goodness, how awesome! Yay! Go, McMurray! Woo! Yeah, we love the drums on that one too. Awesome. I'll be sharing this on my Twitter, which is just Kimberly Fowler.
A long time ago, none of that siren stuff blew the tune. It was a nice, loud, ringing bell.
It's like something out of a British period drama.